Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Emmanuel, and today I am not alone. I am with
Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. He's not alone, as you can see. I am Eloge, and we are together, and we are now going to dive into interpretation, as usual in literature. So thank you so much.
So thank you so much for Eroge for your introduction. Last time we have been talking about the poem called I Am From the Town, and it was a presentation, a PowerPoint. And today I have planned that we can go step by step while analyzing each and everything.
Yeah, very sure it is. And as usual, the people nowadays, they don't like to sit and pass it through each page by page. But now we are now softening the life, but also interpretation goes also in a video explaining everything. So I wish that I will be having a fantastic moment today where you will be explaining some of the key elements in explaining this poem, I Am From the Town.
Okay. Before we start, the poem is called I Am From the Town. So I would like first to ask you, what do you hear when someone tells you town?
Exactly, I got this question is very relevant and it is very significant to any literary man who would want to analyze any kind of literary work. First of all, you need to understand the term that is embodied in the title of any literary work. For example, you asked me a good question about what is a town. Exactly, when it comes into my mind, we may have two sides of understanding a word. We may have the surface meaning of the word, and we also have the deeper meaning of a word. For example, if you say a town, in my mind there is an image that came of long towers, buildings, many cows, a lot of people, chaos, surroundings. Yeah, that's how I can understand the first two. But also, as a literal man, I can also come with the meaning. That means the life which is very different from the life at the rural places where we are having modernity, civilization, and even greater developments.
Okay, thank you very much. Now you bring two things of differences,
Yeah.
the town and the rural. So, as you can understand, one thing you have to understand, while in the literature,
Yes.
you have to analyze the surface meaning of the literary work or the words used in the literary work. Then you analyze the symbolic meaning. And in the previous videos, I've showed you how to analyze connotatively and denotatively. So the literal meaning, as my guy have said, when they say I am from the town, someone is from the town, and you understand there is tall buildings, skyscrapers,
right.
and there is a huge number of people who come across and from different places, and together they make what we call a crowd of people.
Yeah, of course.
So,
Exactly.
after you have finished with literal meaning or the surface meaning or the real meaning as everyone can understand, so what do you think is the meaning hidden inside the title of this poem?
Yeah, I think that, on my opinion, I think that this word town may be suggesting more than thinking about a lot of people and the skyscrapers. It may also mean the modernities or the realities that are different from the rural areas. For example, it may mean the disrupts or the distractions of the culture and the civilization that is coming from the lower points, coming the deeper meaning or the figurative meaning that is hidden in the word town.
Okay, literal meaning, as you can understand, I am from the town. So, who do you think, if you've ever heard the videos I've recently uploaded to my channel, who is the speaker? Who is saying I am from the town?
Exactly.
who the eye is representing.
Sure, that's good question. You imposed to me. Yeah, I am from the town. It is not exactly me who I am speaking this word. Yeah, and you are not sure. Yeah,
that's what I want to mean.
Oh, of course, exactly. There is a person in the video that you've made explaining about a little bit about this poem. It's about an old man who is just who's speaking about his life and experience that he had found within the city. It means exactly the speaker is an old man. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we can talk about this, we let us have an overview of the poem. So, what the poem is talking about is this an old man who is expressing his experiences, which he has made with while he was going on in the town.
Yeah.
And now he is expressing such experiences to the people around him in the rural area.
Yeah.
Then he refers, I am from the town, that's why I'm telling you surest information I've ever made in the town.
Yeah.
So what the context is, those people in the town, their lives, we should we will just cover it or take it out.
Yeah, of
or
course.
we will just analyze how life
There
in the
city.
town it is. And we'll be giving some examples from the poem. It is there. It is like putting. We will be using examples from the poem. So this was to analyze the title of the poem. So as I told you about the overview of the poem, and you have analyzed the title, so how do you think is the title appropriate to the context of, or the themes that the reader wanted to come?
Okay, good. Okay, good. Concerning to the question that you've asked me, it's about the appropriateness of the title of the poem, how it is sweet with the content that has been described within the poem. Yeah, exactly. Before diving within this poem, we have described how the word in the title can be understood either literally or literally. Okay. So to me, I think that this title is very suiting with this content of the poem, because you've now given us an overview of the whole poem. It is an old man who is now specifically used in the title as a personal pronoun I, who is now speaking to himself that he is from the town, and because he is now just like reporting or giving us an indirect reports or the indirect speech about the things that he had experienced while he was in the town. So the title is suitable with the content within the poem. So you can now take this title and compare with the content within the poem, and you can say exactly this word match better with the title. So for example, he has now explained the life and the experience he had within the town, the life there, how the changes comes to be, and the difference between the town he had experienced and the life there in the rural within the people that he had been explaining the life that he had experienced. So that's how we can say that is the most appropriate title.
Okay. So well explained. I think nothing to add on. But let me just take an overview or summary of what you have said. So I am from the town. You can see the title and what is inside the title also reflect the town. The old man has traveled to the town and now is expressing his experiences, real experiences of how people live, how they cheat, how everyone knows his or her things. No one cares about others.
So just like that. About drinking, how
I
like the way he had explained. If you are not short-sighted as me, you could figure out the whole body of the guy there he met.
That's right. So I think that today's lesson,
Yeah.
it was about exploring about the title. So
Yeah.
I would like to ask you if you have any other supportive information which can help our followers to understand these things.
Usually we know that this channel had made for the purpose of making literature more understood, and we never go beyond. We never skip the ideas from the spectators, I mean the viewers.
Yes.
We also let their comments about this video, especially that our video have been explaining about it has been explaining about what to consider while analyzing any poem, and you've said that it is exactly starting from analyzing the title, knowing whether the words, the meaning of the word, whether they are connotatively or denotatively. This is a good way to start with a knowing and having the deep understanding of any kind of poem. So that's what I can have as a summary of what I have learned from you, and it is a great moment today. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So I hope that our followers have already noticed something from you.
Yeah.
So because I can say that you are much intelligent about this. That's why I've just called you to
Yeah.
help me.
Yeah, of course, that's what, and I am very excited when I heard that I have an invitation to be dealing with these literature works, literary works. Yes. They all expand the knowledge of people who likes to read and even analyzing. Yeah, that's a good way.
Okay, thank you very much, followers. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and today's lesson, and I hope that you have also pressed the subscribe, and you are going to give us a comment, then likes, and you share to others so that everyone cannot miss any about this. So the next lesson shall be about such things I've presented in the recent video, step by step, and today we have started with the title, and the next shall be what I don't know. I'm planning for you. God bless.
Yeah.